Hey there, Julie here. Today I'm going to share with you another little product from PolarPro. These guys sent me this out and all thoughts are completely my own, but I do appreciate them sending this out to review it. So this is the PolarPro Shortstache filter. It's a polarizer and black mist filter in one, and it comes in this great little case, keeps everything nice and safe. And there is the filter there. So this is the 72. I will go into show you some photos of this up close and on the camera, and I will also show you some photos that I took in the garden with and without this. So let's jump in and have a look at the PolarPro Shortstache filter. So this is the everyday Shortstache filter in the case, and this is the case open with the 72mm filter inside of it, and it's sort of a rotating filter that just screws onto your lens. So this is a polarizer and a black mist filter in one. It emulates Garrett King's signature combo shooting style. It offers a subtle halation and supposedly like a film character to your images, as well as a bit of a vintage look. And it has chroma glass, which is supposedly great for color accuracy. This filter, and I put it onto my wide angle lens because that's the only one that I've got that's actually 72mm. I should have got a 67mm or something like that. But anyway, so this is the image here. So I was using the ISO at 640 because I wanted to get my shutter speed sort of up a bit higher. So I was at 28mm and f6.3, and this is at 1/40th of a second. And then when I took it off, my shutter speed jumped up to 100th of a second. So I realized that they probably don't look that much different, but it does just drop the shutter speed down. So to me, I was using it more, and these are all straight out of camera, I was using this more as almost like an ND filter, I guess, and it would drop the shutter speed down. So this was 1/200th of a second without, same settings with the filter on, 1/80th of a second. So that's with it on, and it does give, I think you can sort of see, it's a bit grainy, but you can sort of see this soft sort of vintage look to it. It's very soft, very, very soft. And it didn't seem to matter how much I twisted or turned it. It did not make a huge amount of difference. But if you look, so if we go to, let's go to say 25%. If you look at this area here, if you look from here to here, so there's some chromatic aberration in the sky and the leaves and things like that, and when I pop the filter on, I don't have as much, so it does sort of help in that regard. Then just moving around the garden, I need to take it out and have a play with some other things, but so that was without, and this is with the filter. So that's without, so I was playing around, I was trying to get the water, so that's without the filter. This is at f9. So, I mean, it's not much of a cascading waterfall, I will admit, but it does slow it down enough so you can get a little bit of that smoothness in the water. And again, this is without the filter, so this is, I've got this on 1/4000th of a second at f9. So when I put the filter on, it dropped it back to 1/1600th of a second. So you could use it as a ND filter. You can use it as a polarizer. I've yet to try it against some proper water, so I guess that's on my list of things to do. So I would like to get it out and do some landscapes and maybe have a play with some water and things like that and see if I can get that polarizer to go. I have the everyday filter, so I don't believe that comes with the black mist, so it'll be interesting to see how the halation and the black mist adds that real vintage look to it. So I wish I had the black mist as well as the everyday polarizer, but it does help cut down on the chromatic aberration. It is soft. Most polarizing filters, you sometimes think that they're not working until you get it with some reflections, or if it's too sunny, or if you're dealing with water, then the polarizer really does come into its own. So that's just my first little look at using the Shortstache filter from PolarPro. Of course, these guys sent this out to me to review, but all thoughts are completely my own. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on YouTube. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll put the link for the filters down below as well. So I'll catch you next time. Bye.